So going back, actually more than a year to the business roundtable, we've been certainly hearing a lot and debating a lot about shareholders and stakeholders and what is the true purpose of a business. Clearly, there's a dynamic tension in there with everything that we're going through and everything that we will be going through from, from the point of view of disruption. Scott, do you have a view on that in terms of the CEO's role? Is it around stakeholder management, shareholder management, some combination?
I believe that it's a parallel path. I think that business is about top line profitable growth. That's what we're all challenged to do. With that, it's about giving back to society as well. It's how we're doing meaningful work, how we're contributing. So that is a strategy. Top line profitable growth is a strategy, and contribution is a strategy. And they need to align. In the boardroom, I often talk about diversity. I talk about what we're doing in our hiring practices. I talk about what we believe we can do in society and what we have to do strategically on our business. Ted, 2020 was an incredibly tough year, unprecedented. We had the best year on record on our business through adversity, through people working hard. We had record sales. We started to shift our culture. We talked about it at the board level. We galvanized together. We talked at the board about things we need to do in society. Leaders have to have tough conversations, but first they have to believe in where they're going. And they know it's about top line profitable growth. And they know it's about contribution. I believe they are one and the same. I believe in any boardroom, if you're at a Fortune 100 or a startup, those values and those tactics and strategies must align. They must align. In our society today, there's no greater time for leadership and giving back and being tolerant and understanding, but being still fiercely competitive. I think as I grew up, and you, Ted, pounding on the desk and driving forward, and human capital may have been differently looked at. It's a different world today. We have the largest population joining the workforce in millennials. They want more from us. They want a different experience. And we need to do that. And companies need to understand, yes, top line profitable growth is important, but the people mindset and the contribution is equally as important. That's the enduring companies that we'll all be looking for in the future. It doesn't matter if you're public or private. The boardroom and the people have to align. That's success. One without the other is not success, in my view.
And you used a very important word in there, Scott, I think, enduring. We could also say sustainable. Pounding the table might get you some short-term results, but it's not going to be long-lasting.
For sure. Ted, I've come up through the years and put my nose to the grindstone. And as I was moving forward in business, I worked for a lot of different bosses. But I never felt that anyone thrives in a dictator state. We thrive by inspiring each other, solution driving through people. And I believe we can be humble and hungry and relentless competitors and still do it in a meaningful way where people matter and the organization matters. So I find that those two lines must connect in the boardroom and with the people. And when you do it correctly, your board can be your best corner coach on how to get moving forward. I've found that I've been very, very fortunate with this board here at Essentia, how wonderful they are on matters of the people and matters of the strategy. We all know our mission on the numbers. We all know it. We wake up to them every day. Like I said, to me, that's the easy part. The hard part is moving an organization in an enduring, sustainable way to the future.